What's up, you guys? Another day and I'm working on the Celica again. I think I have about everything that I need to get this car running again. We got the starter here. I went to AutoZone and I had them tested out and it tested perfect, so I'll be putting that in. I have the stock 20R intake that Kelly donated to me. Thank you very much, Kelly. I definitely appreciate it. We've got brake fluid, Castrol GTX, I have the clutch slave here, clutch master, positive and negative battery cables. Probably end up using this, the one that's on here. Orange doesn't really quite go with the car, and plus it has some kind of sensor thing that would go into there, and I don't have that sensor. And on this one, it's blocked off, so I don't even need to worry about the sensor. Oh, hey, look, free thermostat. I also got this pigtail. This is off of like about an 85 Corolla. I needed that for the distributor because the wires on it got toasted. So I got enough here where I can splice them into my current harness so I can get the distributor system going. Over here, I have the Weber 3236. This is off of a 22R pickup that I had, and I did have this running, so I know it's a good carburetor. Right now I'm working on the clutch system working again. Let me show you what I'm working on right now. So right here I've got the clutch master, and there's a bolt that's right behind this, and I can't get to it. This isn't the actual correct clutch master. I think it was off of a Corona or a Corolla or something like that. So as you can see, there is a bolt down there, so that should be pretty easy to get out of there. Take that out of there, categorize it in the trash. So getting to that bottom one is going to be the tricky part. I think it's because there's this large bolt right here. Alright guys, I've tried every single tool that I have and I cannot get in there enough to get that bolt. It's like the worst possible spot, so unfortunately I'm going to have to unbolt the master cylinder brake booster. Alright guys, that did actually work. I think I'm going to be able to get plenty of clearance there, so not too bad. I'm just going to find something I can kind of wedge that. Alright, I think we're successful. This is the biggest pain in the butt ever, but should come right on out. And it did. Whew. It's a nasty looking guy. Yep, that one was toast. Yeah, that's nasty. Well, you guys, I got my first new part into the Celica. Got the clutch master cylinder. It's all installed. Look how small that is compared to the one that I put in there before. A lot of room to get in there. This is the one that's supposed to be in here. So, yeah, first part installed. I'm excited. Things are going along very well. So I put the starter in. It's actually an original Toyota one. It's pretty cool. I took it over to AutoZone and had them tested out, and it worked perfectly. So I have that installed. I also have the new clutch slave down there with a new hose on it. I have the entire linkage system all hooked back up together. So here I have the 22R intake, and here's the 20R intake. I've taken the carburetor off. Right here, Weber 3236. I've transferred the adapter plates from the 22R intake over to the 20R intake. It's a pretty easy process. And put a thin layer of the gray gasket maker on there. You want to do that because on these two-piece adapters, they are very, very prone to leaking air through there, and it'll make your car run really rough, especially on idle. I have to get a plug for that. I could just swap this one over, but it's kind of ugly with all the spaghetti lines hanging off of it. I'm not going to put the carburetor on tonight, but yeah, just wanted to kind of give you guys an update. So with that, I think I'm going to call this video a wrap, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace. I forgot to say, share, like, and subscribe. You want to do that.